Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, also known as the Thrifted Ginger, and I'm coming to you today with another video. Today we're going to talk about the brand new platform, Whatnot. I say brand new, however, it is not brand new. It is really brand new to resellers in the thrift clothing industry. Whatnot is a platform that has been around for quite a while. It has been based solely on collectibles, vintage, that type of items. Resellers of thrift and modern clothing really got only opened up to the app in the last 6 to 8 months. So this is something that's fairly new for us to navigate through. And so I wanted to come on here today and do a video with you all and let you know what I feel like are some of the pros and cons of selling on Whatnot, and what are some tips if you decide this is something you're wanting to do. I do enjoy the app. I started the app around 6 weeks ago as a buyer. First, I had heard about it on Instagram and YouTube, so I went over to see what the big fuss was about. There was not a lot of people that had been approved to sell on there yet, and so I was starting as a buyer. I had submitted my application. It took a little bit of time to get it approved. It took me right at 2 weeks from beginning to end to get approved to sell. And then I had my first live show the day after my onboarding. So from the time I applied to my first show was about a 3-week process. And I have now done 5 shows. I've actually got my 6th show tonight. I'm doing a boho show, so you can kind of see back here, that's kind of what's prepped up here and ready to go, because my show starts in about an hour and a half. And so I just kind of want to go on here and let y'all know what I think of it. I've been telling you all, if you've been watching my other YouTube videos recently, that I was going to put out this type of video for you all. I just really wanted to have several shows under my belt before I did. I don't want to give you all information that, to me, that I've just not vetted very well, that I've done a couple of shows and I come on here and tell you it's the best thing since sliced bread. I really wanted to get a feel for what are the good things about the app, what are the bad things about the app. What are some things that I think that we can all learn while using the app, and just kind of go from there and just kind of talk to y'all about what I think about it. Also, I've got an unboxing for you all, and it's from Whatnot. It is items that I have purchased on Whatnot. Now, when you purchase items or you sell items on Whatnot, when the label prints out, it comes with a packing slip. So some sellers put that in the box, some sellers do not. So as we do the unboxing, I'll be able to tell you what I actually paid for the item if they put the packing slip in there. Honestly, I could not tell you just offhand because I have been doing a lot of shopping on Whatnot. I will say, as a buyer, there are amazing deals to be had. I do not feel like there are any cons at all in terms of buying on Whatnot, other than you only have 2 days to request a refund or a return on item. So when you get your item, you need to inspect it, open it quickly, which do as I say, not as I do, because I have literally saved all these packages for you all for this video. So hopefully when I open them all up, they're in great condition. Some of the items you're going to see are actually from resellers that we all know and love on YouTube and Instagram. And I've purchased things out of their shows. I've also purchased some things out of shows of people I've never met before that now we have a community over there. And so we'll just go ahead and get into it. We'll go over some of the stuff about the platform first, and then we'll do the unboxing afterwards. I've wrote some things down just so I could stay on track and not sit and ramble all night with y'all. So I've got a few pros and cons, and so we'll just start obviously with a positive. We're going to start with a positive and end with a positive, okay? The first pro to me for Whatnot, and it is one of the biggest ones, I believe, is you really have the opportunity to show your item. You are able to show how the item moves. You're able to show close up, you know, what's the texture of the item? Is it fuzzy? Is it soft? You're really able to, whereas Poshmark, we get a little bit of real estate to throw in a bunch of keywords. With Whatnot, you're able to just keep speaking them off. And so you really get to describe that in a way that people understand it. They can feel it. They can see it. And so I think items that are harder maybe to photograph, items that have a type of texture that's harder to describe, I think they do really, really well on Whatnot. Whereas, for instance, like maxi dresses are something that are really hard to photograph and get good pictures of unless you have stock photos. Maxi dresses do really well on Whatnot. You're able to really show the length. You're able to really just kind of whip it out there and show what it looks like. Black items are, I am horrible about sourcing black items because I hate to photograph them. Even if I send them into ThredUp, I don't think ThredUp and RealReal do a great job of photographing black items. I think it just is what it is. But on Whatnot, you can see it. It's not washed out. It's not just looks like a black shirt or a black sweater. You can really show the details of those things. So to me, that's the number one pro of Whatnot. So one of the cons of Whatnot is, one of the most obvious, is that your item may sell for less profit than what you would get on another platform. You may have an item on Whatnot in a Whatnot auction that may sell on Poshmark for $30 or $40 that's going to sell on Whatnot for $15 or $20. Lots of things go into that. For one, how many people are in your show? How active are you on the app? Is that a brand that's in demand on that app? Is it a style that people are looking for on that app? And we'll talk about that more here in just a little bit. But, you definitely may not make the profit on an item that you would make on Poshmark. In saying that, you're not doing the amount of work for that item that you're doing on Poshmark. So with Poshmark, you're photographing multiple photographs. You're potentially measuring, especially if it's pants, that kind of thing. You're having to store the item, inventory the item. You're having to share the item. You're having to send out offers on the item. You're having to do all kinds of things for that item. With Whatnot, you don't have to do all that. Now, when you are listing items in a Whatnot show, you can provide multiple photographs if you choose. There's an area you can put measurements, things like that, if that's what you want to do. Some shows, and I'm still kind of playing around with it. Like I said, I'm 5 shows in, getting ready to do my 6th tonight, and I'm still playing around with it. Some of the things that I felt like in the first couple of shows that I absolutely had to do, I have found that I don't. And sometimes if I have the time to do them all, I will. Sometimes I don't. I have watched other shows where people literally put in the very bare minimum and their item sells because they're able to show the item, again, like we talked a minute ago. So that's definitely something that is a con on Whatnot, is your item may sell for less profit. One of the pros of Whatnot is building community. If you are trying to build any type of following, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, or on Whatnot, you are able to build community in here. You're able to, while the auctions are going on, especially a lot of the resellers, they're having conversations with the people watching the show the entire time. Especially as they are getting more comfortable doing more shows. They talk about different things going on in the reselling world. A lot of times you just sit and watch a Whatnot show. You may not buy anything, but you're just sitting there watching it like you're hanging out with your friends. So it is definitely very community based, and I really enjoy that. We get to learn a lot from resellers on places like YouTube and Instagram, but on Whatnot, you're truly in live chats with resellers from all over the country, resellers that are looking at different things, sourcing different things. They all have a different taste or different expertise in things. So you can really learn a lot on the app as well. So one of the cons of the app for sure is it takes time to build, or can take time to build, and different things come into play on that. How often are you on the app? How active are you on the app? In the first few weeks leading up to when I was actually able to start my live shows, I spent a lot of time on the app watching shows, communicating with people in the chat, following people, and building up a little bit of a following there. I still don't have a huge following, but I am starting to see with each show consistently, I'm having more and more people in the show. There's different things you can look at, the different times, the different days of the week. It's just things that you have to learn and tweak. But this is not something that you're going to be able to get on, have an awesome first show, and it's going to be awesome and awesome and awesome. It's not going to work that way. You may have a really great first show, because I will tell you on this app, people are all about people's first shows. People show up and support on people's first lives. It is unreal. After that, it's like anything else. You've got to be a supply and demand type of person. What are people looking for? You've got to have those things. You know, I like the fact you can curate different shows. Like tonight I'm having a boho show. The other day I had a plus size show. So you get to experiment, and it's totally yours how you want to do it. But it does take time to build. It's not an overnight thing. And you do have to take some chances with it. You're not going to be able to build, you may build a large following doing $1 and $2 sales, but eventually you want to be able to put out good items that people are going to pay good money for. And it takes time to build to be able to do that, in my opinion. So that's definitely a con, but it can be done. So the next pro I have is you really get to see what trends are hot. And I think this is important not only for Whatnot, but for any platform you're selling on. For if you're a reseller on Poshmark, eBay, you know, even if you're not going to be a seller on Whatnot, I think it is very important to get on Whatnot and watch these auctions. You're able to see what people are buying. You know, one of the things I heard early on as a reseller is it doesn't matter what something is worth in your mind. An item is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. I have seen items with no brand skyrocket on Whatnot. And I have seen amazing brands go for $7 and $8. You really get a feel for what people are looking for on this app. You get a feel for what is hot. Also, a lot of the resellers will talk about the different items and how they would style it. And it gives you ideas on how to do things. It's actually really changed the way I look at things when I source. The last time I went to the Goodwill outlet, which was last weekend, and my video I've already posted about that, so you'll see it. I talk about it just a little bit. I sourced totally differently, and I actually had a lot more fun because I was not, yes, I'm looking for things that are going to sell well on Posh, and I'm not picking up a whole lot of things that I feel like if they don't sell on Whatnot, they wouldn't sell on Posh. But you really get to be more creative, and you get to see what people are buying. And I think that is so important. And there's ways you can do that on Poshmark as well, but I do think it's harder to figure that out. And really you're having to figure it out on Poshmark to figure out what is selling and what is hot. You're almost brand based in having to do it. Whereas on Whatnot, you're actually able to see the style. So it really doesn't matter about the brand as much. Yes, some brands are going to do much better than others, but you're getting to see the style of what people are looking for. So one of the cons of, and it's actually the last con I have of Whatnot, is the prep work. The prep work can be extensive. I have gotten much quicker at it as I have went. You know, you're putting together a full rack of clothes, you're putting together shoes, whatever it is you're selling. You know, you're making sure things are steamed. If you choose to photograph, if you choose to measure, you know, like on Poshmark, you know, like if I'm selling jeans on Poshmark, I'll put in the rise, the inseam, the waist, and even, you know, the ankle width. On Whatnot, I may measure the rise. Like, people are not asking those questions on Whatnot. The only thing I put on there in terms of measurements is what I think people would actually care about. A lot of times on Poshmark, I think we put a lot of things that people, not that they don't care about it, but most people realize, like, if you're selling a pair of straight leg Levi's, like, if you don't say it's cropped, it's not cropped, you know. So, but they do want to know the rise. That is something that people really like to know, because that's the style. And so there can be a lot of prep work, but you do get faster at it. So basically all of the cons I have given you, there's ways out of those cons. You know, items may sell for less profit, yes, but they're selling quicker and you're doing less work for them. It can take time to build, but yes, you can build it. And prep work, it does take a lot of prep work, but you can get much quicker at it. And then the last pro I have for Whatnot, which I think is a really good one, is style-based items do really well, regardless of brand. I have seen things skyrocket based on just the style of the item, what the t-shirt said, or what the sweatshirt said, or you know, what the buttons on the jeans of the button fly. You know, it's kind of crazy. You know, but on Poshmark, I believe items like that a lot of times get lost. They get lost in the shuffle because they're unbranded. You know, there's a lot of things I've actually sold in my Whatnot shows that are missing the brand tag. I would have not hardly picked any of those up for Poshmark because I know they do not get found that easily. And then you can't send them in the ThredUp. But on Whatnot, people don't care about the brand as much. They do care about material still, you know, but you're able to explain it. So if you have a 100% acrylic sweater, not all 100% acrylic sweaters are itchy and scratchy, and you're able to explain that. So that's my pros and cons of Whatnot. My tips for Whatnot is, my number one tip for Whatnot is low cost of goods. You need to have a low cost of goods, especially starting out. You'll get on these shows and you're going to see a lot of people in here with new with tag revolve items, new with tag free people, new with there's nothing wrong with that. But when you first start, you know, one of the number one things I've heard people say about Whatnot is, you know, they feel like they're losing money. That's totally up to you. You start the price of your item. You start what you want that auction item to be. So if you're, for instance, going to the Goodwill outlet and you're paying, like for my bins, they're $1.79 a pound, I believe. You know, if I pick up a sweater, I've probably paid $2 for that item. I'm not going to put it on Whatnot for $1. I'm going to put it on Whatnot for $4, okay? And then I know I've made my money back, plus I've had a little bit of profit, even if it just sells for $4. And that may be what you have to do to build in the beginning, but you're able to set your prices. So you should not lose money on Whatnot. If you do, it's because you're not pricing your items where they need to be. If you pay $6 at the thrift store for a pair of Free People blue jeans, do not list them on Whatnot for $2 unless you've gotten to the point that you have gotten a little bit of a following that you know it's going to run up. And so then maybe you do throw it in one of your $2 start shows or something like that, because it's going to attract people because you're saying you've got these Free People items, but you know it's going to sell for more than that because you have the following to back it up. And then the last tip I have for Whatnot is just be active on the platform. Be active on the platform. That's how you get followers. That's how people are getting in your shows. People get to know each other talking in the chats. So when you're watching the shows, talk, you know, type in the chat, be active. People get to know who you are in those chats. I will get into rooms now, and sometimes I just watch it in the evenings when, you know, I'm laying in the bed before I go to bed, and, you know, I'll have people on there and be like, hey, Thrifted Ginger, how are you doing? You know, it's people I don't know, but they recognize you going in these shows. So be active on the platform and get you some followers. So if you have any other questions about Whatnot, buying and selling, throw them in the comments below and I will be sure to answer them for you. So now we're going to get into the unboxing. All right, guys, here we go. All right. So Whatnot sends labels and packing slips and a lot of things. It just depends on weight. You enter your weight when you list your item. And so these, okay, so this is a packing slip. This is actually a pair of coral booties, and I paid $25 for these. I'm sorry, they're corral booties. I paid $25 for these. These do retail for $250. I got these on a pop-up show from a girl in Nashville, actually, and she's on Instagram as Thready to Go. She got these at her Nashville bins and done a pop-up that night, and I purchased them. And these are for me. These are so cute. I love these for $25. They're in awesome condition. This is the most I have paid for an item on Whatnot, I will just tell you. All right, let's see what we've got next here. This is from Texas. I don't even remember what all I have ordered. That's bad. Every day I come home and there's more boxes. So this is 2 items, And one item was actually a giveaway. And on Whatnot, a lot of the auctions have giveaways. I do as well. I typically start off with like a $5 Starbucks gift card, and then I try to have a giveaway that's kind of themed with the show. So I actually won the giveaway in this show, and then I purchased a sweater. So the way they do shipping on Whatnot is once you order an item, you get discounted shipping on the rest of your order. Also, if you win a giveaway, then you unlock discounted shipping. So I actually got this Vera Bradley. This was the giveaway. Just a really cute, it's a really big size wallet. Really, really cute. And then I got this cabbie sweater. And again, this is for me. But I may actually end up reselling this too. But I love this. This is a cabbie sweater. It's a turtleneck. Look at the sleeves on that. Isn't that pretty? I love this. So yeah, that is my cabbie sweater. I love that item. All right, so let's see. I don't think we have any more boxes, so it should be easier now. All right, this item came from Bentonville, Arkansas. Some items come priority, some come first class, but they make it to your house pretty quickly. This was from a lady. This was her Framed Fashion is her name. And this was actually from her first sale. So this was I paid $15 for this. Oh, I forgot I got this. Okay, this is $15. This is Emily and Finn. It's a ModCloth brand. It is a size large. Look at this dress. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. It has pockets, pink floral maxi dress. I even thought this would be cute going into fall with like a long cardigan. Yes, I got that for $15. It's fully lined, ModCloth brand. I mean, where else but Whatnot, right? That's what we say, where else but Whatnot. All right. So the next item, we'll get into it in a second. Whew, that one was a tough one, y'all. Okay, all right, so this, I'm forgetting about this. This is from River Girl 35. She's on Instagram and on Whatnot. And I will put in the description below the people that I purchased off of with their Instagram and tag them in it, and you can go in there. So this is a lady that sells boho jewelry. And this was a Lucky Brand show. And she's River _ Girl 35. And so I actually got a few pieces from her that night. So these are really cute. And they're wrapped, so cute. All right, so the first piece I got was this. This is a Lucky Brand mandala pendant. Really cute, if you can see it here. I got this for $4. Then I got these two Lucky Brand bracelets. These are so cute. I love the colors of these. I got these two bracelets for $3. And then I got these boho dangle earrings. These were $3. And then I believe she sent me a couple of giveaways because I purchased several items. So yeah, here was another pair of dangle earrings. And one more item here. Oh yeah, and these were another little pair of earrings. These are cute. You can see those. Really cute. So yeah, I got all that jewelry for $10. See what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And yeah, I mean, I would like, you know, I do have items that I've made good money on. A lot of items that I've been selling for, you know, $4, $5, $8, $9, $10. But when your cost of goods is low, it's okay. I don't have to store it. All right, so this is actually from the Grateful Queen, also known as Quinby on YouTube and Instagram. You all probably all follow her. So I actually got two items from her. We're gonna get into these right now. She sent me a little card. Hi, Amy. So wonderful to have you in my chat and community. And that's Quinby, the Grateful Queen. That's what her logo looks like. So the first item I got from her was this Free People embroidered penny tee. There was no size tag, but it was 21 inches across the waist. Look at the sleeves on this. Is this not a gorgeous Free People top? Oh, yep. I got this for $10. $10. All right, and the next item I got for holiday time. This is actually Zara. This is a black velvet purse with a really heavy chain. Really cute. It is velvet. It's actually not black. It's like a really dark blue velvet. Really cute. Zara crossbody bag. Has the leather with the chain. And this was $5. $5. So Free People top and that blue velvet Zara crossbody, $15. All right, the next item. This one come from St. Cloud, Florida. Is it bad that I don't remember what I've ordered? So this is so this is a guy that runs late night shows. His name's Collection Closet with a K. And I ordered 2 items from him. The first item I got from him was $2, and it's just random stuff. He has men's, women's. But this is cute. It was a little cropped Santa Claus Coca-Cola hoodie. Isn't that cute? I thought, how cute would that be at Christmas time? That was $2. And then I got this pair of, I don't even know what these are. Oh, I forgot about these. Okay, I'm like a freak of nature when it comes to Star Wars and Yoda gear. My kids love Star Wars. They've grown up watching all of it. I have become a huge Baby Yoda fan. So this is Box Lunch by Star Wars. These are a size large, but they are Mandalorian sweatpants. Like, they have Yoda on them. So I got those for $3. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's everything on here. It's so cute. All right, I'm gonna be buried in all my purchases. But these are not the purchases like you have to hide, because they were like $5. All right, so the next item come from Style Luxe. She is on Instagram as Style Luxe. She's amazing. I've actually bought from her before on Whatnot. So this is I paid $10 for this item. And this was from a curated boho show. She does a lot of boho stuff. This was really, really pretty. So this is a size large. It is just Forever 21. I paid $10 for this. It is a mustard yellow, which is like my favorite color in the whole wide world. Has these little bell sleeves, and it's just a maxi dress with a big slit up the side. I just thought this would be gorgeous going into fall, and I may even put it with like my corral booties that are the same color. All right, next item is, these are, so these are from Hope, from Rags to Riches Resale. This was from her first show. And this is a Think Pink bracelet. Yep, Hope Strength. If you do not follow Hope, she is on YouTube at Rags to Riches Resale. I'll put it in the bottom. She's also on Instagram with the same name, and she was recently diagnosed with breast cancer. And so she did her first show, and then she had these bracelets as a fundraiser in the Buy It Now. So I got those from her. A few more items, guys. I'm happy to actually get to look at these, because I've been building them up waiting on y'all. All right, so the next item, this was 2 items that I actually got from Kelly Schaffner. Kelly Schaffner is a reseller on YouTube as well as Instagram. I will put her below. So these 2 items together, one was $2 and one was $3. These are really cute. So this is a Bobo, which is sold at Nordstrom. It is a size large. It is just a baby pink, high-low, little sheer sweater. Really cute piece going into fall. And then the other piece was another blush pink. Mustard yellow and blush pink are like my favorite colors. And this is from Sanctuary. It actually has the dry cleaning tag on it. Let me take that off. This is a size large by Sanctuary. It is just a V-neck, long sleeve, little high-low, and it has this little like sheer detail in the back. Really cute. So I got both of those tops for $5. All right, I think we got 2 more packages and we will be done. So let's see. This one is from, I don't see a packing slip, so we may not have a packing slip in this one. But this one is from a reseller in Calabasas, California. And I think I'll put who I got this from down below. So this was a Lucky brand, and I believe I paid $10 for this if I remember correctly. This is a Lucky brand, size large. It was a lyocell dress. Really cute, cinched waist, tie waist, pockets, long sleeve, really pretty burnout green color for $10. And then I got this Michael Kors, size large, turtleneck, just a waffle neck gray high-low sweater. So that'll be great going into fall. And then I've got one more piece, and we're gonna call it a day after that. This is from Ready to Go. So this is the same girl that I got the Corral boots from. This was 2 items that I purchased from her, and they were $5 each. And so the first item was just Arizona, which is sold at places like JCPenney. It is new with tags. It's extra large. It was just this really pretty rust duster, long cardigan, really pretty. You can see the back here. Yeah, perfect going into fall. And then the last item is this American Sweetheart. It's 100% cotton. I'm not sure about this brand. I got this for style, but I paid $5 for this green. It is this button front, it's button front all the way, but it is a maxi dress. It is a tiered maxi dress. It has lace and then the cotton, lace and cotton. This is a 100% cotton dress. I thought this would be gorgeous going into fall. I can actually wear it now and then wear it again in the fall with a cardigan, pull it out back in the spring. So that's it. That's my thoughts on Whatnot. This is my unboxing from Whatnot. So, and all these items are what I purchased for myself. So tell me how you think I did. I think I did pretty good with it. So let me know in the comments. What do you think about Whatnot? Are you on it? Are you getting on it? Do you have questions about it? Throw them in the comments. If you like this video and would like to see some more content about Whatnot, for sure give me a thumbs up. Leave it in the comments below. If you've not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. My channel is growing, and I thank you all so much for joining me in these videos. And that's a wrap, guys. I will see y'all the next time. Bye.